Hello and welcome to the Wrestling Weigh-In. I'm Chris Sameyer alongside former Olympian and current head coach of Campbell Wrestling, Cary Kolat. And Coach, your team going up to the Navy Classic and finishing 8th. Your takeaways from it?
Yeah, we went up there without Jerry Hino. He's going to be competing in the Under-23 World Championship. So if we had had Jerry's points, we would have been higher in the team standings. But as a coach, I think this week we really implemented some things with our guys. And you're looking to see if they're going to implement them when they compete. And it was an awesome weekend in regard to that. I mean, everything that we had trained, worked over and trained in the practice room, they had initiated in competition. And so that shows they're being coachable and they're making changes. And we had some guys go to the Wolfpack as well, and they did the same thing. So overall, I'm pleased with how our guys performed. And if we continue to train like that and compete like that and implement those things and become more coachable as the season goes on, we could look pretty good by the end.
I know you always want to win, but it seems like you use a lot of these November, December tournaments to fine-tune your guys and get them ready for the SoCon.
Yeah, in our sport, everything comes down to March is what we're looking for. We're looking at the dual meet championship with our conference. We're looking at the SoCon championship, and then we're looking in the roll into NCAAs. Peaking just right, competing just right. So, yeah, you set your schedule up, and I think a lot of coaches do the same. We have a mix of tournaments at the beginning, some hard, some easy, we'd say, and some are just a good mix. I think Navy was just a great mix. We had 4 or 5 ranked opponents in about every weight class up there. So that was a great gauge to kind of see where we're at.
Let's talk a little bit about, of course, the signing period and you guys really pulling in some great recruits. How is recruiting going for you?
It's good. It's going excellent. With what we've done here at Campbell, we've got a lot of recruits reaching out to us. Garrett, Kiley, Scotty Sentez are just killing it in the recruiting field. So we've got kids from all over the country, reaching out to us reaching out to them. 17 signees in the first period. That's really impressive. We've got a guy coming in from Mongolia. He's at a JUCO right now. At heavyweight, we've got guys from Ohio. We've got them from Florida. I mean, we have them from all over. And so it was a great signing period, and we're not done. Now we're getting ready to go into that second round of signing.
The people that have signed, what are you hearing from them consistently, the reason that they're here, the reason that they choose Campbell?
The people. Absolutely. It always comes down to the people. When you get here on this campus and before you know it, you just hear of a small mid-major school, 3,600 students. Then you get here and you see this arena and you see our training facilities. You see the future of the training facility. You meet the staff. You meet the administration. In the end, I think everybody leaves here just wowed with the people they come in contact with. And I say it all the time, you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. And for me as the head coach, it starts with what kind of assistant coaches do I have? What kind of recruits do I have in the program? So I probably get a lot of the credit being the head coach, but it's definitely a team effort all the way across the board with all of us playing intricate parts. But the recruits, they come here. It is definitely the people that sell this place.
You and your team never take a break, but you get to take a little bit of a breath with Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is a key. I run 14 dates in my schedule. I don't run the full 16 that you're allowed to. I do it intentionally. We have 4 key areas that we take a break during the season, and Thanksgiving is one of them. I give it to my guys. Like, we shut down at Thanksgiving. I tell them, don't go home and get, fat and lazy. You stay on top of what you're supposed to do in terms of maintaining your weight, but take this time to recharge and mentally refocus so you go back to a second wave before we get to another break.
Thanks again, Coach, and thank you for tuning in. Have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you next week on the Wrestling Weigh-In.